I'm Sonali. In this session, you will learn how to insert the chart for your data. For this, go to Insert tab on menu bar. Next option is Insert. Click on Insert. In Insert, there are the different groups, tables, illustration, charts, and many more options are there. From these, we will learn today charts in Microsoft Excel. Actually, there are the different types of charts, but we are using mostly column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart for our purpose. Let's start with the pie chart. I have typed the data. Here is the remark for the students. Excellent, very good, good and fair, and count of the students. Actually, pie chart is showing contribution of each value in your chart. Select the data first, then click on this pie chart. Suppose you want 2D chart or 3D chart, you can select from here. I want this simple one, so I am clicking on this. After clicking on this, the chart automatically will come here. It represents the count and the remark. Here is a legend for the different entries. Excellent, very good, good, fair. Suppose you want the different color combination, you can choose. When you are clicking on this chart, this design, layout and format, three new menus for your chart tools. When you are clicking outside the chart, then it automatically disappears. To click on this to edit this chart. Click on the chart first, then there are the different options: design, layout, format. Click on this design. Suppose you want the chart style, more style, then click on this any style. Click on this, you will get this. Suppose you want in a grayscale, you can click. Suppose you want this chart on a separate sheet, you can click on this move chart, new sheet or object in sheet 1. No, I want the new sheet. So click here, give the name chart 1 or you can give the any name. I am giving the pie 1 and click on OK. Now it is on a separate sheet. Our data on the sheet 1 and our chart on sheet pie 1. You can change the chart layout. Suppose you want the numbers here on this chart. So you can choose this layout. This is layout with the legend entries. Here, when you are clicking on this, see, it gives the series count, data labels with the count and data labels is your hood. Click here, you can select the different layout. It's showing the only number entries here and the legend above the your chart. You can change the chart type also. Change chart type. Suppose you want the different chart type, you can select any chart type from here. You can convert this into column, line chart, bar chart, area chart or any type of chart. Click on cancel. I don't want this type. Suppose you want a different data, then click on select data. You can change your data. Suppose I want only this 3, then select again. Suppose you want all the data, then select all these. Sometimes it is necessary to change the row and columns. In some cases, then you can use the switch row column. You can add the more entries here. You can edit the data. You can remove the entries from here. In this case, this is a pie chart. So, here is only one entry count and the different colors entries, legend entries are these. So, click on OK. This chart is here. You can change the layout of these. You can give the different names. Here is the chart title. You can give the chart title, center overlay title at the center, or you can give the above chart. You can give the chart title. Click here, chart title, then center overlay title. This is your chart title. Now count. Here you can change the name. You can give the any name. Click the here. This is now your chart name. Suppose you want this legend at different location, click on legend, then show at the right or top or left or bottom, click at the left. Then these labels are now at the left. You can use drag option to drag also. Suppose after this four-headed arrow comes, you can change it, or you can change from here. Overlay, right, bottom or top, you can give the any options. Suppose you want the data labels. Suppose you don't want this number, click on the none. So now it will appear like this. Suppose you want the data label at the center or inside the end or outside the end, you can use this. This is outside the end. Suppose you want the inside, then click on inside end. In this way, you can use the pie chart. Suppose you want the background style or any formatting, you can use. Click on this format option. You can change this background also and the colors also, this text style also. Click on this. You can change this text box color. This plot area color now changed. You can change the different color, or you can fill the shape behind this chart. Click on the picture and select your picture to insert here. You can click on the any picture and insert the picture in background, or you can change the outline and different effects for this shape. Now come to design. This is all about the pie chart. Now let's move toward the next chart type, or data inside your or sheet 1. Second type is line chart. Actually, we are using the line chart to show trends over the time. This is a data of intake capacity of one class, one college, UG admissions and PG admissions out of 80 in from the year 2015 to 19. So let's insert the line chart. Click on the line chart. You can select the any of these type. Let's click on this. Okay, in this chart, it's showing the year UG admission and PG admission. But I want only the UG and PG admissions here. So let's edit the data, edit this chart selection. So click on the select data. Here three options here, UG admissions and PG admission. I want this only these two. So click on this here and remove this. And I want this year in this side. So I want on a horizontal axis the years. You can select the data. I want this year. So click on OK. And then click on this OK. Okay. Now this chart displaying the years from since the 2015 to 19, and here UG admissions and PG admissions. Same like a pie chart, you can change the style from here. You can change the layout, chart layout from here. You can use the any chart layout. Here is a chart layout with the data. You can use this also. This is also better when you are showing this chart on a separate sheet. Here are the different layouts. You can use any one. Now go to the layout. Suppose I want to give the axis title. My horizontal axis is year and vertical axis is count. So I want to change the vertical axis. Click on this primary vertical axis. rotated title, I want the title as, here is actually the axis title. You can delete this and write your count, name count. So there is some problem. Let's try once again. Axis title, I want the vertical axis, vertical title, then count is my text. So now this count is here. Okay, this is the count. This I'm changing the actually the chart layout because the small face here. See, you can use this type or use this type. Okay, this will showing the entries also here, legend and the numbers also layout. Suppose you don't want these labels, if you want at the center you can use, at the left, right, the right you can change. Okay, suppose you want the data table below the axis, you can select show data table. Here is your data table. Suppose you don't want, click on this none. And these are the axes. Axis, primary horizontal axis is show left to right. We are generally using this left to right. Show axis without labeling, then you can use this or this. Suppose you want the grid lines, you can use the major grid lines, minor grid lines, or suppose you want the vertical grid lines, you can use. By default, here is a primary horizontal grid line. Suppose you want the vertical grid lines, you can use these also. In this way, now your line chart is looking. You can change the chart type also. Click on design, go to change chart type, then convert it into the column chart. Suppose you want the column chart, you can. Okay, now it is a column chart data. Okay, in this way you can change the chart type. When you are clicking outside the chart, options are not available here. So I am telling once again, when you are selecting the chart, then only these options will come. Okay, suppose you want to delete this chart, click on this and click on delete. So now there is no chart. Now next is our column chart. We are using the column chart when we are comparing the values across the categories. Suppose these are the marks of the students. You can use the any data. Suppose this is my data. Now I am going to insert, then column chart. Then you can choose the 2D, 3D, cylinder, cone, any data type. I am using this first one only. So this is move the chart. I am moving this chart to the new sheet, name as a chart 2, or you can use the name column chart. You can use the any name. Now a chart is here. You can choose the chart layout from here, or let's try this option, switch row or column. Here is the names, student's name, and here is a marks, switch row and column. When you are clicking on this, then this chart now showing the test 1 of all students mark and test 2 all students here. Okay, now again I am changing the switch row to column. So now this will appear. Suppose you want the label, you can go to the layout. You want the data labels, do the center labels. You can change the size and color of this label also. Click on this format. Suppose you want the word style, different word style, you can use any of these. You can use these, or you can text fill. You can fill this black color or any color you want to fill, you can fill. This different effect you can apply to your chart. You can change the background. You can fill the by any picture or gradient, or you can use the any texture for this chart. This is now new texture. Go to design. Suppose you want to change the different, you want different style, you can use the any. Now, when you are applying the different style, the background will change automatically. This is one different style. Suppose you want the name for this, you can go again to the layout. You can use the chart title, axis title, legend title, data labels, and more. Suppose you want to show by using different arrow, you can use the shapes. Suppose I want to show the particular class or particular data, you can use this shape to show the data. You can highlight these by filling different color, contrast color. So you can use this type of chart and this type of shapes also in your chart. This is all about your column chart. Now move toward the next one, that is your bar chart. We are using the bar chart to comparing the discrete groups of data. So students this is reasons for incomplete homework, and the count is here. So sickness reason tell by the 5 student, this second one reason by the 2 student, and relative come reason tell by the 1 student. So select this data, then again go to the insert. Now take a bar chart. Click on this bar chart. You can use the bar chart here. These are the different groups of data. It is not getting data, and here is the count for this. You can apply the any chart style, any chart layouts from here. You can use this chart layout here. You can switch. This is, I'm taking this one. Switch row to the column. So now this count, and here is different data. You can save your chart as a template. Save as a template. You can give the name and you can save inside your template. You can use letter for your worksheet. You can change the chart type. You can change it to the column chart or any chart. This is column chart now. Same like a pie chart, column chart, line chart, you can change the labels, means the chart title, axis title, legends, and all. You can change the formatting of the data and this different shape by using the format. In this way, you can use the charts in Microsoft Excel. If you have any query, please send me a mail on given mail ID. Thank you.